Good morning, everyone. This is exercise 15.3 and 15.4. And the first question is, what cross section do you get when you give a vertical cut, a horizontal cut to the following solids? These are the solids which are given to you in the question. Now, if we cut a brick, if we cut a brick vertically, then it must be like this. This is the vertical cut of a brick. So if you cut a brick vertically, you will get this type of cross section, and if you cut a brick horizontally, then you will get a cross section like this. A brick means a brick can be a brick which we use in making house, or as an example you can take a brick of ice cream. Also, if you cut it vertically, then it will be divided into two particular cubes, and when you cut it into horizontally, then it will divide it. Then you can see the cross section which is given to you in this. Next is a round apple. So if you cut a apple vertically, you will get this type of shapes, and if you cut an apple horizontally, then you will get these types of shapes or cross section. A dice, if you cut a dice vertically, then you will get this type of shape, and if you cut a dice horizontally, then you will get this type of cross section or shape. If you cut a circular pipe, then you will get this cross section, and if you cut a circular pipe horizontally, then you will get this type of cross sections, as we discussed in exercise 15.1. When you cut a cylinder like this in horizontally, it will again give you two cylinders, and if you slice it in many parts, then you will always again and again get a circular, or you can say a circle shape. Next is ice cream cone. If you cut it vertically, then it will look like this. The cross section of the cone is this, and when you cut it horizontally, then you will get this type of cross section. Okay, now moving on to the next exercise, it is 15.4, and the first question is, a bulb is kept burning just right above the following solids. Name the shape of the solid obtained in each case. Attempt to give a rough sketch of the shadow. If you can see, the bulb is at the top, and we have three things that are a ball, a cylindrical pipe, and a book. So when you burn a bulb just above a ball, the shadow will look like a circle. Again, in second case, a cylindrical shape, the shadow will look like a line, and in the case of a book, the shadow will look like a rectangle. Now moving on to the second question, it is here are the shadows of some 3D objects. When see under the lamp of the overhead projector, identify the solid that match each shadow. Means here you have to give the names of some 3D objects which can follow these shadows when you put them under a burning lamp. Now, the shadow of a circle can be a chapati, can be a football, a dice, a plate. Next is a square. So die, square paper sheet, क्यूबिकल मैजिक बॉक्स जिसको रिबुक्स क्यूब बोलते हैं, एंड ऑल्सो ए चॉक बॉक्स इज ए क्यूब. नेक्स्ट इज ट्राइंगल. ए ट्राइंगल कैन बी ए आइसक्रीम कोन और ए बर्थडे कैप. एंड द नेक्स्ट इज ए रेक्टेंगल. ए रेक्टेंगल कैन बी ए ज्योमेट्री बॉक्स, ए बुक और ए टेबल. नाउ द लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज, एग्जामिन if the following are the true statements. The cube can cast a shadow in the shape of a rectangle. Yes, this is true. A cube can cast a shadow. Suppose this is a cube, and if you put a torch from here, from a side, it will look like a rectangle. And next is, The cube can cast a shadow in the shape of a hexagon. So this is false. No, it cannot be cast a shape of a hexagon, because a hexagon is having 6 sides and a cube is only having 4 sides. Okay, thank you.